name said on this podcast recently?
Oh, I talked about that last week. It's so sad that, and then I didn't see the clips of her crying. Her voice is like cracking and break.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
It is just horrific.
I'm like embarrassed as a man from that.
It's really sad. It's like, and that's when they mean like, not everyone gets a parent that protects them. Like it's actually sad. No, disgusting. The bottom of the barrel. And it's good to hear that, yeah, because I know men they don't think it's right either. They don't think it's right. They don't think it's right.
We're
getting live.
Well, yeah, but in the back of your video. Can I use your phone to take a photo of the screen?
Yes. We do. Yeah, we need.
I'm gonna make a January dump this month and put a dumpy on it.
What did you say? A dumpiana?
Yeah.
Wait, you look so beautiful.
Maybe have Steven take a picture of both of us.
Yeah, let me know. You want to take a half?
Yeah, whenever Bree's ready, we can take a picture together.
Wait, what do you want to take?
Of me and you.
Oh yes, let's do it at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to. I'm like feeling bad that we haven't started yet. Oh wait, so your last name is Johnson, Tionne Johnson.
Yep.
And if we get to it, we'll talk about the game and that hot topic.
Try not to be like. Make my eyes relaxed.
Oh, I do like a thing of like, how did we meet? I ask everyone like the first like icebreaker, do you live to eat or do you eat to live? And then it's another thing. It's like, oh, how'd we meet? How'd we introduce first impression? And then we'll get into the flow of it. Yeah, no, we'll get pictures after because we both look so cute. Okay. But again, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Testing. Hello.
Spilt water all.
Paper towel.
It'll air dry.
Paper, or just really quick, a paper. A tap. Wait, Tionne, your toes are so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
They're gorgeous.
It'll air dry. I thrifted this dress in Arizona, $10.
What? It's gorgeous.
And it was at like it's a hospice thrift store. It's fucked up, but I was like, damn, that dress is nice. They had some shit, but they had some things in there. I got so much from that stuff.
I believe it.
So good.
Okay.
You want to start on the wide or you want to start here?
Oh, wow. Oh, wait, that's so good. Okay, good to see.
Get rid of these.
So what do you mean when you say start on the wide? So it's like
on both of us.
Here, or I can start on you.
Oh, start wide.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know where you're walking right? Right there. You're looking at it. Yeah.
And I should be looking here?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready. Cool. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to all new episode of Black Girl Can't Cook, the podcast on body image healing, cooking, self-love, eating disorder recovery, the real housewives, yada, yada, yada. I'm here with my first guest in years. Please welcome Tionne Johnson. Tionne. Clap, clap, clap. I'm good to see you.
Good to see you. That's pretty cool. That I'm your first guest in years. That's pretty cool.
Years. I feel like you guys, the setup, the layout, you look beautiful.
Aww.
Thank you for being here.
Your vibe, really.
Are you cold?
The floral dresses.
The vibe. Are you cold?
Yeah, hell yeah. Can I say hell yeah?
Hell yeah, and you can cuss.
Yeah, hell yeah. Cold.
It's fucking cold in the city, you guys. It's cold. We survived a blizzard, a snowstorm. Mm-hmm. Did you cook?
Yeah, I cooked some. I made some fried chicken, some macaroni and cheese, some collard greens, and some cornbread.
Yeah. A Black American girl. Girl. Listeners, Tionne, happy February. Happy Black
History Month.
Every single fucking day. Every single day. I don't want to speak for my guests and any guest, but this platform, it's fuck ICE. It's fuck Donald Trump.
Every time.
Black American girls are up. And the men who are on the side of Black girls and Black women, we're living in crazy times, Just before we get into it, how's your mental health? How's like your day to day?
I would say my mental health it's decent, but there's always the underlying tone of like, oh, there's a lot going on in the effing world. Like the rage, the constant rage. There's the consistent rage of the everyday. And then there's like the neutrality of like, oh, okay, I still have to exist. I still have to go to work. I still have to make money. I still have to try to build a future, but I don't really know what my future is going to look like. So it's a little scary, but also fun. I'm here on the wild ride of like figuring it out, I guess.
And thank you for mentioning rage. That's like such an emotion you don't see Black women access. And if we do, it's angry Black women. It's the stereotypes. But I really think of just last week, Coco Gauff. I don't know if you saw her. She was at Australian Open and she took a moment behind the stage, but they had a camera and she just had her rack and just went off. And I thought it was so beautiful and so relatable because you need to release that anger. You need to express that anger. And when you don't get a chance to do that, it stays in the body, it stays in the system. And I agree with you too. Like New York is so crazy. I'm happy to be here. It's the center of the world. But it's like, it's good old capitalism. We're still going to work. There is a tone of like, your bosses are not, everyone's boss is still working. So we're working and yeah, I'm really going to try.
Coco Gauff, was she getting backlash for that? Like for real?
Yes. Yeah. So Naomi Osaka was in the news, but this last week it was Coco because she wasn't on court. It was like a backstage, like exiting off. Coco, you inspired me. I'm going to go get some racks and just like it's it's so empowering. It's so empowering. And I'm like, and then like you feel so much lighter.
She's a competitor, and like, have you ever felt so passionate about something that you do that like it just you put it all on the floor, like you feel passion and emotion that's just raw. It's just raw, and she's allowed to be that, especially when she's like one of the greatest ever.
One of the greatest. And Tionne, would we be saying this about fucking Tom Brady, about Michael Jordan, about like it's so. You hate to bring gender into it. When is it not about gender and sexism? We're in this mess because you people did not want the lady with the silk press. She had a funny laugh. Like, I'm like, let's be really fucking for real. And I do respect Michelle Obama in the sense her being like, one, Michelle, I'm a little pissed you were on Call Her Daddy. I don't know if we all can be bought. Michelle, please come on a Black Girls podcast. Michelle, we'll talk later. But Michelle was like, fuck no, I'm not going to run because we're so sexist and we hate, it's not even going to be a Black woman thing. This country hates women. And it's scary. It's scary.
It's set up like that. But yeah, I was surprised to see her, Michelle Obama, on Call Her Daddy podcast. The demographic.
What was that?
Yeah.
What? And I think from only the clips I saw, Tionne, dating and what are you, Michelle? Go on Cammie Crawford. Go on Les. You're so lucky. There are plenty of Black podcasts. Yeah, and I think it's just all the choices, these celebrities, people in positions of power. They speak volumes. Yeah, you going on that podcast when we know Alex Cooper and her background, how is that teaching the Black girls to dream? I really don't know. Not saying that they're not Black girls that listen to Call Her Daddy in that demographic, but it's like
it's okay that she went on that platform, but she could have also. There's so many more that could have been a part of the press run, like you said. Yes, She's So Lucky, Les podcast, Cammie Crawford, but even bigger platforms. Like if she wanted to go, I don't know if she felt like that was the one with the most reach, but I was very surprised.
Yeah, even my favorite white lady, my favorite white podcast, Goob. Go see Gwyneth Paltrow. Go see Amy Poehler. She's like killing it. Good hang, which I think she did do that. It's odd.
Maybe she has some young producers and they were like, you have to go and call her
to do this. The demo, like, I don't know. And I've only seen one clip and it was like dating life. And I'm like, Michelle, this is for us, by us. Like, what are we doing? Tionne, I like to start off with, do you live to eat or do you eat to live? Like this, like the food in your life. And I am mindful and I'm so grateful that a lot of Americans and a lot of New York City children don't have access to food. So I do want to mention that.
Yeah.
But in your spectrum, being like in our 30s, do you live to eat? Do you eat to live? Where do you stand?
I definitely live to eat at this point in my life. I don't know. I've always felt that way. I've always loved food. Yeah. Food enhances life. And even if there were like tomorrow, you could take a pill where it's like, oh, you can be full and you could be nourished and you'd be okay. You wouldn't, and you'd be healthy and you don't have to eat anything ever again. I'd be like, nah, I would want to eat because it's just something about it. It's not just obviously consumption. It's like cultural, it's experience, it's intimacy and like building relationships, like sharing a meal with someone is like a form of intimacy, I would say.
Complete.
You know, and it's just like, I love food.
And I think like
Not only is
food,
it delicious.
I love that. And I think food holds like memories and the traditions. I think being Black in America, it's like the rich histories. And you bring it back to slavery. Like, yeah, if your mom was like working in the house or something, she would try to sneak a biscuit home or do something like food. And I think about storytelling, Christmas or Thanksgiving, or I think about growing up, birthday parties in my life. Like, it all centered food. And food is such a way of life and living.
Oh yeah, girl.
It's good. It's good. How did we meet? Like, can we like talk about like, and what was your, I don't know like what was your first impression, but how did we meet?
Well, I was recording your podcast at WTF.
Yes. We're
at
here.
WTF. This set is really dope, by the way.
Shout out WTF Media Studios. Shout out Wheezy. I was at Trap House this morning. We have to take yoga. I took Chris's
They added
class.
yoga, right?
They added another floor. Tionne said, yoga's fucking hard. You know I do solid core.
Yeah,
Yoga's fucking hard. The flow of it, it's the breath work, and there's something about like you hear the vibration of the Legree, the studio below, then you have the yoga studio. It's immaculate. It's similar to this, like listeners, and shout out to Wheezy and her whole team. It's so like energetically peaceful and it's so nice and so cool. And like all the girls so nice, so cool. Chris, a great class.
I'm into it. I've been wanting to get on my yoga things, to get centered, get present most of all. But also, yoga is hard as hell. It is. They don't tell you. Those yoga girls are strong. They are strong.
And they're flexible. They are flexible.
It prevents injury, so.
It does.
It's a flex. Be flexible, for real.
It does. We met here automatically. Like I felt safe and comfortable with you. I was like, yeah, this is just one, listeners. I feel like to take any podcast, and we're going to talk about Tionne because she has a show, to be like in your home, a Zoom, that's great. That's a way to start, how I started. But to come on a set, it takes a lot of courage. Like I do it once a week for an hour. I'm trying to do it consecutively, consistently, but like that's a lot. And let's not even talk about like money. Money's not real. It's energy. We all know the price. But it's a lot. And coming in, you were so warm, so cool, so sweet. And then I was like, she's a Scorpio. And that was like a 2.5 years of coming in and you were my engineer. So it was wonderful to meet you. And I'm glad we got close.
Yeah, it's so nice to meet you too. And like to be, like have shared space with you so far. We've shared some meals too. And like, just, bonded over certain things and also just to see your evolution in your podcast and you like being so consistent with it over this time. It's like really dope because that's really hard to do and it's hella cold outside. So it's like, it's really easy to not be motivated and you do it. You doing the damn thing.
Thank you. And energy's so real. Like you help inspire others. So it's really just like, you can't help but be inspired. And the cold, we're Scorpios. We're winter babies. What does the cold mean? What does the cold mean?
Yeah, get it out of here. But yeah.
Happy past birthday to us, to ourselves before we get into it. How was your birthday and like what wish do you have going into this year? Like what is the tone that you're setting for yourself?
It was good. My birthday was good. It was really cold and like obviously that's when our birthday is. So it's like not too unusual, but I saw you. I saw you around my birthday. Yeah, that was really nice. Celebrating and just doing what I wanted. I took my time this year, and I kind of just kept it low key and did what I wanted, ate what I wanted, went to the museum. I smoked a cigar. Went to the cigar lounge.
Oh my god,
it was nice.
Wait, and were there men at the cigar lounge?
Yeah, there's old ass men at the cigar lounge. But hey, if that's what you like. They were very, very old.
Not
They were
old.
very old.
And some ladies like both.
I was in Harlem though.
Oh my God, you're my name. Wait, okay, you gotta tell me where you were. You gotta tell me.
Tell you, it's really dope though. They were really nice. The men were nice, and they were open really late. And you can smoke weed in there too.
Tionne, tell me this place offline. What? That's amazing. And I love that you just said, one, eating what you want. We're talk body food. I feel like the 30s, your body, it's like another glow up, grow up. So I love that you said eating what you want. And two, like slowing down, you said taking your time. That is truly the intention, being New York women, growing, having our artistic life and our day-to-day work lives. I feel like you're going to miss it all. And it is going to feel like, oh, I wake up, I shit, I eat, I drink, I go to bed. And if you have to slow down, you have to slow down. And I love that you said that.
Yeah, being in New York is like, someone told me, a local told me that being in New York is like one long day, as opposed to, you know, in other places you feel like you're going to bed, you wake up, it's a new day. But in New York, it's like, it's just a continuation of the same day. It's a beautiful day, mind you. It's just a long one. A long ass day.
It is.
Love New York City. It's beautiful and it's charming. So.
I love that. And speaking of the locals, what can you tell us about your show, your podcast? Listening to your interviews, you are so concise and thoughtful, and just the guests you have on, it's so considerate, but like the topics they cover, it's immaculate. Tell me about your show and how it came to fruition.
Yeah, so The Locals was just a podcast that I wanted to do because I just wanted to do something. I was like, it was me more so a challenge to myself to be consistent at producing something for myself that allowed me to network with other people that were in my industry, mostly, and just like something that could be a tool to others that were trying to get into the industry or are already and can, I don't know, want to be seen or heard. But yeah, The Locals, it's mostly just that. It's a community for people who want to connect with each other and, how would I describe it? It's a better way to describe it.
But I love the title, the name. And two, in a time where New York is changing so much rapidly. And you do hear it's like transplant city nation. Where are like the locals? Like, so I think the name is so great and thoughtful. And I love your color scheme. That orange
definitely.
is so, that's
perfect. Why it's called The Locals, and to like kind of like bring that element, that theme of community together, because I have a like kind of this consistent message across the page that's like, this could be you, or the locals are you. And like that's the consistent theme amongst the page, because the point is like, it's everybody. We're all doing this thing. We're all creating at different levels, but there's something to learn at each level.
Love it. Love it. Love it. That's so beautiful. And the only note I have is like for 2026, the astrology, the moon, the witches, Donnie's time is coming. It's coming. Ooh. But they're really saying, Tionne, like, you are going to need community. The way it's looking, the sky, the stars, the moon, in real life too. I think with this snowstorm, it was so like, okay, but do you know your neighbors? Can you check on the elder in your communities? How are your girlfriends? If there is a national disaster, if we have a blackout, your community, you're going to need community. And so I feel so grateful, like we became just friends out of like me coming to the studio, because like it is hard to make friends.
No, it's hard as an adult in a new city. It's definitely really hard.
It is. It is. So thank you for being here. And everyone, the locals, follow Tionne Johnson. It's a great show. And the guests are so fascinating. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I choose all the guests, and they're just people who do their thing, and they're from all facets, all walks of the arts, realistically, but mostly the consistency is the production and the content creation side of things. But some very interesting people of all ages.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The age range. Amazing, amazing. So I want to get into it. What is your relationship like with your body? I would say like today.
Today? Mm-hmm. I would say right now, today, my relationship with my body is something that I see as a space to like sustain my life. And so like as I age, I'm like, this is a space, this vessel is keeping me alive Like, and that's what I think about often. I'm not going to lie. Especially recently, there's been like some death in my family. So it's just like, damn, this thing is keeping me alive no matter what. There's my soul, of course, but like, I just want to make sure I treat it well. And be grateful for it. And so that's something that I consistently talk to myself and say to myself in regards to my body. And so, yeah, with that, I practice being as healthy as I can, but also let myself let loose and do some guilty things like eating hot Cheetos. Yeah.
Hot Cheeto, love a hot Cheeto. I'm sorry about loss you're experiencing. I know, I don't want to be like deathy girl, but grief is one such a part of life. It's going to be a part of my brand, my topic. And I love you saying the body, because it's so like when someone you love is gone. And then I talk about it a lot. Love our Black people. Sometimes the Black American funeral, it's too hard. With the open casket and the sermon. And I love church, love most of the Christians. But it really is like, wow, this is kind of just a shell. It's just keeping me here. And it's really like the soul, the essence. And two, it's like body neutrality. Like, thank God, like my body works for me. It protects me and it does what it needs to do. But that is crazy in grief, how a body is just a body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is nuts. And you are constantly reminded of that when that does happen. But also, like, the body does really amazing things. And like, I want to make sure, because with those deaths, it's also some of those people, it's like, woo, some of those people did not necessarily treat their bodies right while it was here, and they had very uncomfortable experiences here on earth as a result of that. And I'm just like, dang, I really want to just walk in gratitude, but that starts with like living in comfort inside of my body first.
Tionne, fucking bar. Oh my God. Because it's really, I love that it's sometimes the way they go out, we all play a role in our own suffering. And yeah, I look at, let me just use eyes as examples, like to see my mom's dad, my grandpa, like just really become a drunk and be so upset at the end of his life and fall and be dead in the kitchen hallway. Like that is so, it's heartbreaking, but it's like, and I talk about pride with men, with women, it's a killer. And that is unfortunate.
Yeah, it is.
And we love you, grandpa, we love you, but yeah, treat your body. And I love that you said while it's here, while you have it, like in the present moment. What's your relationship like with food? Because Tionne, my thing truly, like, you can't be an American girl and not have some type of fucked up relationship with food. That's just my theory, my point. And like, tell me what's your favorite type of food? What are you cooking? Just tell us like what you were cooking during the snowstorm. But what's your relationship like with food?
I love that trend that was like #girl dinner, because that's what I think of first when you said that. Like, because it's so true. Sometimes you eat like some cheese, some popcorn.
Yes.
You're like,
Set.
Yeah, a
little cheese cracker, protein.
Exactly. I got my carb, my protein, my fat. But my relationship with food lately, I've been trying to just eat more. I think historically, I've been like a very anxious person my whole life, like extremely anxious from a young age, because I had like a life that I felt very chaotic. And so I was just I was nurtured into being an anxious person. As a result, I have like very anxious eating habits, which includes not eating at all for a long time, and then eating very little when it's time to eat, not eating everything, like balancing my meals. So as a result, I like was very thin frame, you know? People pointed it out a lot. And I was like, okay, so I don't know what to do. And now I'm informed, I have resources, I have knowledge, I know that I just need to eat more. And what I eat matters. And also, I really freaking enjoy cooking. Like, it's my passion. It's one of the things that I'm most passionate about that I don't want to monetize.
Oh, say it fucking louder. Because that's like real art, real love. And listeners, follow Tionne on Instagram. I love when you do your Instagram stories and she cooks. It's the marination. It's the prep. I'm like, Tionne is cooking. It's beautiful. It's so cool. We gotta talk. I know, I don't think they talk about enough how Black women get bullied for the small, thin frame. And it's so crazy because it really is like the big girls want what the little girls have, and the little girls, because growing up, and I didn't have a lot of Black girlfriends, but no, all of my white girlfriends who had your frame, please let me be small. I want the itty bitty, let me, and just so it's, the psychology's so funny. But I love that you said you enjoy cooking and you don't want to monetize it. That's
Absolutely. And you know what's funny though about the body size thing is like, because for these are for the girls, like obviously your demographic in this show are girls who are all various sizes, and they like them all. Like it's just, they like them all really in all sizes. It's just be your version of healthy, feel good inside your body, but they love you at all of the shapes. Seriously.
completely. And men and women too. I think that's what like pop culture and fucking Americanized television, this men and women, they like all shapes and sizes, and the human body is so beautiful. And it's too, like when adults play, or PG, what we call it, when we're coloring, when we're fucking, it's just two bodies coming together, and it's like so sensual. But I do still think, and let me talk in eyes, I still have my cellulite, no, or the arm flib. And I think it's more like we're not even working through it, being like, okay, but so every bitch, or maybe you're the only bitch that has cellulite, and you have are you still worthy? You're still kind. You're still. It's just a body.
Like, some people love the hell out of that cellulite. Like for real.
Stop it.
Specifically, there's people that love cellulite. So
You can, Tionne, you can find a thing for anything, tell my listeners, where did you grow up? But I love this question. At what age did you learn to love your body? And it's like, okay, if you're still processing, if you're still learning, but if there was like a moment where it kind of clicked, and tell me about like where you grew up, your upbringing.
I grew up in Northern California between Sacramento and Oakland. So like Northern California vibe. Sacramento's more like a drier, countryer version of like a northern city. And then the Bay Area is like an eclectic place with like lots of artsy things happening, lots of things to get into, lots of different cultures coming together, lots of Asian cultures, Black culture, Latinos, I mean a lot of like Pacific Islanders. But yeah, it's a beautiful place to grow up. I got exposed to a lot, I would say, being in those places. And I love California. I love the Bay.
And do you love that like you had that as a childhood, because you were able to just grow up with people that didn't look like you? Like that's actually so...
That was hard, but also it was rewarding.
What was hard about it?
Just like you have the search to be comfortable with yourself while not seeing people that look like you. I feel like takes longer. It's harder.
Yes. And sociology, psychology, speaking an eye, it definitely did something. When you and my parents, it was kind of like escape to New York to get clean, to get sober. But growing up in the first small town I was lived in from like 5 years old to 7, it was Asian, Native American, multicolored. But then after 7, it was just whitey white, blondie blonde, and that did affect how I saw myself, what I thought my beauty standard. It does do something to you, and it's tough. So it's really like you question your upbringing. Could something have changed? Would you? But then growing up now, big grown women. Yeah, if I had a kid tomorrow, and now where I'm living, precisely, I'm grown, I live alone. I need to live in a neighborhood with people who look like me.
Yeah.
Who look like me, and like that's just how I feel safe. And that's crazy. I did not grow up in a so-called Black community or enriched, but now like I need that.
Absolutely, definitely. That like community representation in your community matters. Like we just said, like to see people that look like you, it just really helps you in the journey, in your walk of like being comfortable inside your body. Cause it's like, okay, here's some reference points. And hopefully you can look up to some of those people and hold each other accountable and have guidance. That's what community is, you know?
Completely.
But there was another question that
Yes, at what age did you learn to love your body? Or are you still learning? Or was there like a moment that clicked?
I would say, at what age did I learn to love my body?
I feel like for me, it was during COVID. It was literally like 6 years ago in that phase where it was so dark and hard, but I think it was that area of my life.
In COVID?
Yeah.
Why? What about COVID?
It was the isolation. It was the gaining weight. It was all my friends, them gaining weight, struggling with eating, not wanting to eat, being alone, being in a relationship, but being happy in a relationship. But then, so like we gained the weight, March, summer, we're all still stuck in the house. Then like something about me, the athlete in me locked in. Oh, live in Queens, Astoria. Let me take my ass to the track. Like you also have to like, when you're living with someone, you have to like get out the house.
Yeah.
So then seeing my body transform, that was really like, oh, because New York was so, where were you for COVID? New York was so hard.
I was here.
Because it was, Tionne, it was so deathy. It was so, and part of me felt like, is this end of days? Like, is this like
They were piling those bodies in the
in
trucks.
Brooklyn, they were piling, listeners, they were piling the bodies in U-Hauls in Brooklyn. Like it was.
U-Hauls.
U-Hauls. It
They're
was
like $39.99 an hour or something like that. That's crazy.
So that and seeing like friends' parents died. So that was a really transformative year of like, I have a body, I have lungs. They were, Tionne, I was on the track running outside. Girl, I was in a mask. We were still, so it's airborne, you're gonna get it like, and this anniversary is coming.
Wiping down your groceries.
Crazy.
Oh my
So
God.
I would say I learned, and how old? So that's 6 years ago. So yeah, like 25, 26. And having the benefit of like being in a loving relationship before it wasn't loving anymore. That was just like, it helped add on because it was COVID. A lot of people either went home to their moms, were alone, or
Boot up.
or they died.
Or they, right.
No, they literally died. Yeah, they died. What age did you learn to love your body?
Oh, shit.
And it's okay if you can literally say yeah.
What age did I learn to love my body? I would say probably around now, around 30.
Okay.
Like to really now finally feel comfortable in my body. But realistically, because I've been working out a lot lately, and it's just like I feel strong. I feel ready to be stronger and become stronger.
Yes.
It's just nice. And yeah, like I said, just a gratitude of like, my body is keeping me alive. Like, I need this. Like, literally.
I need it.
Yeah. So-
How do you like the gym? Because some of our girls, and listen, I was only a gym girl, YMCA Bed-Stuy. Oh, and the black man. But then I was like a baby kitten. I was like 22 to 25, not dating. Like, what? Don't look at, like, so I missed my prime time. But they really do say, listeners, if you can't afford it, get to a gym. Tionne, how's the gym for you? How are you liking it?
I love the gym, and I know that a lot of girls have a hard time getting into the gym because they're worried about people looking at them. They're like, everyone's looking at me, but damn, they are. Everyone's looking at each other, but not in a judgmental type of way for the most part. And if they are judging you, fuck them, because people are just judgmental sometimes out in public in general. So
No, they're assholes.
to avoid that, you just can't. But you want to lock in on what you got to do. And when you get in there and you get in your zone, you're not really worried about that. Play the music you want to play, create your world, and make it yours. Move through that thing. And then afterwards, you feel great. I get good sleep. I just feel like
Skin's
I can accomplish
glowing.
more. Exactly. The benefits outweigh the cost.
Because I'm telling you, 30 is so amazing and incredible, but you have to like biohack your life. You have to do good things that like help you sleep and make you feel good. And the gym, we have so much access to the internet. You could literally go on TikTok, go on Instagram, and like type in 30-minute, 10-minute workout, gym workout, and like do something. I think your music is essential, and you have to block out the noise. I'm glad you did
What
say
music do
that.
you listen to in the gym?
Not playlists, but like artists, like Meg Thee Stallion or like old Kanye.
Oh, old Kanye.
Old Kanye. No, what else? I don't know. I just feel like your music is essential because I'm glad you said it. People do watch people at the gym. If you live in New York City, we're human. We love our gays. You know what the gays are doing in the steam room? People are looking at people for cues, for signs, also to flirt, to talk, to build community. So if that is still a lot triggering, your music has to be on point so you can go in, tune out, get in your 30-minute workout, and do what you got to do. I like the gym. If I had any membership, Tionne, I would be going to the Equinox, but this is my location. I'd be going to Equinox Rockefeller Plaza. Right there, NBC, to get a sugar daddy, to get a lavender marriage, the men there, the restaurants there. That'd be my gym.
Rockefeller Plaza, huh?
Yes.
That's the plug?
That's the plug. Equinox. If you want it.
If you want it. That's cool. I heard that Equinox. I heard, what's the other one? Is it Lifetime?
Lifetime. And Lifetime was a big Arizona gym. I'm like, how is this out?
You're like, what?
But no, what's crazy? There was like drama at the Brooklyn Lifetime gym. They had their basketball courts, for the men, for the boys.
Yeah, they took it away?
They took it away and replaced it with pickleball.
That's hilarious. Gentrification.
Gentrification.
They're
Y'all
gentrifying
don't
the
want
gyms.
the black people. Who the fuck is playing
fucked
pickleball?
up. That's fucked up. And they need to bring it back for Black History Month.
Bring
February.
pickleball back. Lifetime.
No basketball.
Bring basketball back. What the fuck?
Yeah, because now they got to go to Chelsea Piers to play basketball. Not everybody wants to go all the way to Chelsea Piers to play basketball. That's the only basketball court.
Exactly. And well, in my court, with my men, I do Second Avenue, Christie, Lower East Side. No, girls, pull up. We all need to go and drink when it's hotter out and nicer out. The men are outside. Yeah, it's gentrification, and it's like racism. I'm like, this is fucked up.
Yeah, pickleball is crazy over basketball is nuts.
In New York City, get the fuck out of my face. Get out of my face.
Yeah, this is a basketball city, whether you like it or not. This is a basketball city.
It makes no sense. What's something your mother taught you about your body? I think growing up as children, you hear so much, you see so much. We are kind of the same age. My mom was definitely more of the Weight Watchers mom, food cautious, I would say, but always still like in her body, so happy. Like I never saw her talk down about her body, never call herself like a fat bitch. Like she just was aware, but definitely the body being something of like a chore to take care of, to do, I would say is how I saw her, or how I saw her handle her body and stuff. But what did your mom teach you? Did she teach you anything about your body?
Yeah, I mean, I would say my mom mostly taught me that my body was a thing to be protected. But like it was mostly out of fear though. It was a lot of fear-based teachings, which really like it helped me be vigilant in this in the streets, but also it hurt me in ways that I'm just felt like scared of like being vulnerable with my body when it was time to be, because of the fear, that was instilled. So yeah, I mean, overall though, I felt like my mom had an appreciation for her own body. And so with that, I was like, okay, a body is a thing that is fun and that can be accessorized and used to express myself and really attract the things that I want sometimes.
Hello. And I think it's so powerful seeing our moms seeing my mom adorn themselves. Like it's kind of, I remember too, like the getting ready routine, whether that was for work, Friday night, going out with your friends, like the adornment and having pleasure in your body. Even though my mom has been bigger all my life, like she always loved and felt good in her body. And I think that energy speaks volumes, even if, otherwise what? You get the mom who's like a bulimic and crazy. There's so many different variations. So I'm always in my gratitude for what I learned.
Absolutely.
And then too, I think either way, there's unlearning and learning you have to do, because no one has a perfect mom. No one has a perfect parent.
Yeah, exactly. Just roll with them. With them punches, sometimes it's easier for others to say, of course, but man, if you can turn to a matriarch in your life, regardless of whether it's your maternal mother or not, it's a blessing to have, whether it's an auntie, it's even a cousin, an older cousin for some.
Exactly.
What a blessing to have.
You're working out, you're in the gym. What's your morning breakfast routine? And I feel like breakfast and more, it's so controversial. Like some girls, they do the intermittent fasting, I'm still intuitive eating. I'm like, no one is in your body but you. So you have to do what works for you. My thing too, though, with intermediate fasting, all that stuff, all these studies are done on men. Yeah. They are not done on women, on our bodies, our biology, the menstrual cycle. If you're in your 40s, menopausal, pre-menopause. So I'm still like, ladies, girls, do your research though. But what's your morning?
Yeah, your hormones change.
Your hormones. So that's why I'm like, all these fabs, please just eat your food. And for me personally, I wouldn't call it intermittent fasting, but morning routine, workout 5 a.m. Sometimes I won't get hungry until maybe 11 or noon, but I'm still trying to have shove my mouth with berries, not eat candy. It would be candy. Nerd ropes, 7 a.m. and Red Bull. But now it's I get hungry when I get hungry and just try to eat food. But it's hard. What's your morning routine like?
Well, in the morning, I'm kind of like the same thing. I have a really hard time. This sounds so boring and bland, but I have a hard time eating hot food too early in the morning.
Oh, that's not bad. That's it wouldn't be texture, but maybe digest. Yeah, you don't want not oatmeal, not cream of wheat, nothing.
I do like it on some days. I'm weird, but consistently, I have a nice smoothie that I whip up with some protein, some kefir, some almond butter, some milk, some bananas, strawberry, blueberries,
Delicious.
some chia seeds.
And then you're low-key full till 2. Like, so you're kind of...
And I have some turkey bacon with it sometimes, a little turkey bacon. And sometimes I have a little Eggo waffle. I like to Lego my Eggo.
Were you into toaster strudel growing up?
Hell yeah.
Tiana, we would get it and I would just eat the frosting packs. My brother fucking hated me. Like, so good. So
Why were you eating the frosting packs?
because I didn't like the bread and the jelly. I just wanted the frosting. That looked like semen. Anyway.
Hilarious.
Describe your last meal. Like, what are you eating? It's your deathbed. Do you have a prison meal? Like, what is that meal? It's your last meal before you kick the can.
My last meal is like probably like a nice, beautiful cut of steak, like the juiciest, maybe most like a Wagyu with like nice marble in it, so I can get the fat and the flavors coming out, butter, garlic, and a nice or some roasted potatoes, a Caesar salad, like extra like Caesar dressing with anchovies, and like bread, extra bread, whatever crunchiness needs to happen in there. Like a nice margarita and also a glass of red wine.
Oh, you're
also a
going.
gin
You're
and tonic.
going.
I just need my faves lined
Yes,
up.
lined up.
Oh yeah, right there. Red wine, gin and tonic, margarita, all-star lineup right there. And like a key lime pie, like a slice of key lime pie, a really good slice.
Tiana, that's a perfect fucking meal. Yeah. That is a perfect. The gin and tonic throws me off, but no, it's our last meal. I'm kind of no, like we love a gin and tonic, but I'm all three perfect meal.
Adult Sprite, you don't like adult Sprite?
But is that what they call a gin and tonic?
Yeah, an adult Sprite.
No, it tastes. It's not sweet enough. It's not sweet enough.
A little bit like a simple syrup and a little bit of like lime.
Yeah, let me tell them more sugar, more sugar, more. Have you had a martini? I just recently tried.
I've never had. Oh wait,
maybe
I think I might have just had my first martini in Arizona. I tried this lychee vodka though. That was so good.
Ooh, and we're getting into next favorite cocktail mock. If you don't drink, like a mocktail, and wait, you're such a wonderful cook. You love, the girlies like to do their drinks at home. I feel like if I drink at my house, I will drink and get
smashed.
I will get smashed. And then the only thing with working out, and I do like a cocktail every now and there. Being 30. I see alcohol, it just goes to my body. And that's like not bad or good, but I'm like, no, if I have weddings coming up and I want to look good and I just want to like feel clear head mindset, you can't drink every single night or every day. So I think it's finding the balance. It's so fun. What's your favorite cocktail? What's your favorite mocktail?
My favorite cocktails. Everybody thinks I'm so basic for my favorite cocktail. I feel like bartenders do. Like they judge me. I just love a classic margarita, like a classic margarita with salt on the rim. I feel like some bartenders judge me for wanting that. Like, oh, that's what you like. Yeah, I like a nice, refreshing kind of sour drink. I like that.
And it's like cold and like when they make it right and it's chilled and it's, what is it? Contro.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it.
I don't know how to say it either. But yeah, there's not, fuck them. It's great. It's
I like
great.
that. Like a cucumber Collins. I like a nice gimlet, a Moscow Mule, maybe. Something nice and refreshing. Wait, what about you? What's your cocktail?
My favorite cocktail, love a Cosmopolitan, love a Long Island iced tea.
Ooh, damn. That's strong.
Is that strong? Love an old fashioned.
Ooh.
Like if I was dating, that's my drink, old fashioned. I like a whiskey sour. Just got into those. Yeah, alcohol's so good. But I like it sweet. I don't want to taste the alcohol. Right now, I'm obsessed. Last night, pineapple vodka. Love. And then
Pineapple Amsterdam in college. Pineapple. It's actually pretty smooth.
Is it smooth? Do you know what's a French 75? Do you know what that is?
Ooh, it's like I love a French. I just had one recently. I had a lavender French 75.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, I might get one tonight.
It's like gin. Yes, like gin and like I think it has like some bubbly in it.
I want it. The girls drink it and it's like a classy. Okay, I want to try it. Try it.
It's refreshing. Yeah.
What this podcast is on like body image. I feel like this timeline, we're in Ozempic, 6 years out of COVID. And before COVID started, we were Ashley Graham, body positivity, love yourself. We're just in crazy different times. What body image issues have you struggled with, would you say? And like, have you found resolve? And what's that been like for you?
I would say my main body issue has always been feeling too small, too slim. Growing up in the Black community, like I feel like a bigger, thicker, more rounded frame was more appreciated. And I would say I just didn't have that at all, like not at all. And so it was definitely the topic of conversation a lot with my family, with my peers. And I would say now I kind of like have a constant fear of losing weight. Like that's like in the back of my mind always. Like, oh my God, are you getting too small? Are you getting too small? Don't get too small. But I'm getting better. Like I'm so much better at it now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I know it's just like you can never win in a woman's body. You can never be too small or too big, because in my very same family group, my cousin had the opposite experience of being big.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And we don't talk about, it's like skinny shaming or just the thing of being too small. And being in the Black community, it is just the name calling, and we don't have to get into it, but there's names and that just stays with you. So I think for me, it's like, oh, wow, Black girls too want to be, or they want to be big. It's so, I'll say these things and my thought, or women or girls would be like the perfect body or Meg the Stallion. But to me, I'm like, no, I would love to be size 2 for a day. I would love to be in. So it's so funny, the dichotomy, the conundrum, the paradox, but also that's why like the human body and being a woman is so fascinating and beautiful. Because then those times in grief and deep sadness, when I have dropped weight drastically, I have looked at myself and been like, and my grandma's been like, well, you don't want to look emaciated and getting too small.
Yeah.
Especially if it doesn't look right on you. You don't want it. No matter how much money, what doors it would open, I still want to look like myself. And if it's cellulite and arm fat, I'll take it.
Yeah,
but
exactly. And that's like the imperfections is what they call them. But realistically, it's just the results of just being in your human body. Those those are really cool. They add character to who you are, to how you show up in the world. And so, yeah, I mean, it's easier said than done, but like if we can get to a space of just trying to appreciate those little character things, my little character.
When cooking in the kitchen, whom or what inspires you? Like, do you have, I feel like the Black community cooking, for me, it'll always tie back to family.
Of course.
Right? I'm like, it's always who inspires you? What is that motive? Because too, I think being New York girls, I can go out every single night, but it gets boring. The meat has plastic. It's like not good. Like, how are you getting in the kitchen? Because that's inspiring to me, and I want to get back in the kitchen.
Yeah. I mean, my grandmother for sure. She used to cook a lot, and she had restaurants, but overall, like shit. I feel like I've been cussing a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, do not apologize. It's a cuss podcast. Cuss, you're fine.
Okay. Well, I feel like I grew up. We did as millennials. We had the Food Network, and that shit, like Paula Deen. I know she had some racist shit going on. Paula Deen, don't be a racist, but she could make a cheesecake, some chicken, some mac and cheese, collard green. Paula Deen could throw down.
Tionne, and can we say the Black community loved her?
Yeah.
And also why is that scandal so foggy? But it was like, wasn't she calling the maid, the nanny, the N-word with the hard? Oh, yeah. It was sad when we lost Paula.
Yeah, that was hard. That one is like, oh, okay, I can see it, but I just hoped it wasn't like that. It wasn't like Dog the Bounty Hunter, where it's like, oh, of course.
See, it's like I knew it's like, did it? Yeah.
Dog the Bounty Hunter, we knew you were a racist.
We knew you fuck. He gives me, who's that wrestler that died? Fuck off. We don't care. You were mad.
Hogan.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about that during Black History Month.
Fuck off.
Overall, Rachel Ray, my girl Rachel Ray, like Chef Emerald. Like those were the vibes. Like we would watch the Food Network all the time, and it just felt like I would bond with my mom a lot over the Food Network. Doing my hair, her braiding my hair, and then us watching the Food Network like, that looked good. That looked good all day.
That is so beautiful. And that was like the golden age of television. You're so right. Do you remember this one show? It was Down Home with the Neelys. It was like this Black couple. They got divorced. They're not together. But just Food Network had such a great lineup. There was Sunny House, and there were even Black faces. And that's why still I'm like, if you're listening, and hi, hello, me too, and Tionne, there's that space opening for the next Black cook entrepreneur. There's spaces that need to be filled.
Yeah, there is.
And
there definitely is.
I loved that it felt like so homey, and there was a sense of like comfort watching those shows, like with your mom. And
you should produce like some sort of cooking thing. Like even if it's not you, like you should produce a cooking
How do you
show.
become a producer? How do you? Yeah, definitely.
You just like recruit everything. Like you recruit the talent, and you're like, this is the show that I want to create, but you be the talent, and like you. It's kind of like you play Barbies as a kid.
Yes,
like,
I did that my whole life. I played Barbies till I was like 16, going into Target, late bloomer.
Oh my God, I played Barbies for a long time too.
I was like, Mom, check this out. Don't let them see that I'm checking it out because I'm 15. I had such shame, but I loved and
Brianna,
storytelling. That's crazy. No, for Tionne, this shame, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Hilarious.
It is kind of funny, and I don't feel alone. This is so good because Tionne, I'm not kidding. At the checkout, I'd be like, "You're checking this shit out," so they don't fucking judge me for
slide the Barbie over. Like,
I'll think that, but no, we should do something together because again, there's something in that space, and I felt that way too with like HGTV, just like being with my mom, homie shows, and like that helps you open your world and your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go watch some shows, and that's gonna get me back in the kitchen.
Do the dang thing. Bring us the next Black chef that needs to come out.
Top chef.
A woman, maybe. Ramen by Raw. We need to go.
To Raw. We're coming.
Than Beyonce tickets. Can we say that?
It is hard. You need to set you need to know someone, I feel like now. It's so big and so cool.
New York stuff.
Do you have a favorite candy, favorite ice cream, favorite dessert? Or I have a big sweet tooth.
Yeah, I do too. I like, it's weird, but I like Rocky Road ice cream. I like Snickers. I like freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. I love key lime pie. I love a cheesecake. I love peach cobbler, apple pie.
Oh my! Are you a pie girl?
I do like a little pie. I like a
pie's good. I just need it like cream though, and like, but
you like cake?
Love a cake, love a icing, love a frosting, love a cupcake, love a donut. Tom Ford in an interview was like, "No, I wake up and I just eat donuts," and I'm like, "See, creative genius. If that white man can, I can."
My muse.
But
I wonder what kind of Tom Ford. What kind of donut? If you had to eat the same donut every day, what kind of donut would you have?
I love like a French one with just the center cream is like white and vanilla, or like a French curler, or but no, just like cream white filling.
You're
but not
the girl.
I am, but not the artificial. Like it needs to be like a good, like authentic cream, or like a fried French, or just a sprinkle. I love a donut. We have to go to the
chocolate twist. Growing up, that was a chocolate twist, like the twisted donuts with chocolate.
Yes. And they were so big. And so they were
delicious.
Big and they were long.
Need that.
We're wrapping up soon. We're going to come to one last hot topic at the end. But tell me, I love this question. What's like the biggest lesson you've learned from your body at this very young, gorgeous age?
I learned that like your body is definitely resilient, but damn, it's not like it's not made of titanium. You gotta take care of that shit so it can take care of you. Seriously, because you're just getting closer and closer to just getting older, which is beautiful. Aging is beautiful, but damn, you gotta take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
You have to.
Definitely take care of your body so it can take care of you.
Yeah, and you guys, I just want to say the stats. I'm kind of on this rant of like no child left behind, young Gen Z boys, because my little brother, and it's like, nigga, respectfully, get in a hobby or get a gym, right? But still, we're seeing colon cancer and just brain cancer. We're seeing all this stuff at young ages and young adults. So it really is.
You guys need to shit more, though.
You guys have to shit and eat your fiber. You hoes want to be skinny. Eat your fucking fiber.
Yeah, eat your fiber.
Eat your fiber.
If you have to take fiber pills, do it. Get it out.
What's a fiber pill? Take it.
You locked up. You gotta lock it. Get it out.
Take it. I love you for saying that. What does self-love mean to you? I started this podcast. It's February 2001, so 5 years ago. Thank you again for being my first guest back. I love you so much. But I don't know if I still do like self-love. I don't care how cheesy, how repetitive. I do think at the base, women and Black women, especially right now, February 2026 in America, you have to prioritize yourself or you're killing yourself. And I'm going to stand by that. So I still love this question. I don't give a fuck. What does self-love mean to you?
I would say self-love is just giving myself permission to do whatever the F I want to do when I want to do it sometimes. That's what it means. Like sometimes it's like, I want to have a steak tonight, but it's just you. So what? I'm going to have a nice steak. I'm going to have a glass of wine. I'm going to watch Flavor of Love or The Bachelor Paradise. And I'm just going to watch old people make out and it's going to be fun. And that's just my routine. Like if I want to go to the spa and get a massage, it doesn't have to be a celebration. It could just be because I want to.
Oh my God.
You know, because I want to spoil me. Like a lot of people are waiting for someone else to spoil them. But if you spoil yourself, it creates a better relationship with you. So self-love is having a good relationship with yourself via giving yourself what you want and need.
Tiana, that is so beautiful because so many of us, I do feel like it's waiting for the perfect time or nope, got to save a little more. Oh, got to pay off that credit card bill. Got to make time for my art, my project. You are going to blink and your life is going to be gone. So that's so beautiful that you said that. And that really
Catherine
resonated.
O'Hara from Home Alone, the mom.
Yes.
Died.
I know, Catherine.
She's only 40 years older than us, you know? I think about that.
That's like 4 decades. Does that feel young to you? Does that feel near? That feels
I feel
so.
like that's so fucking young. Is that long?
Wait, she was 70. Wait, how old was she?
She was born in 1954, I believe.
Okay. You know, death is so crazy now, Tionne. I think
Yeah.
when you lose, it's crazy getting older because that's the process. People are gonna die and you're gonna have to bury them. I think her and Diane Keaton, I think she had an illness recently. Like you were saying, it's your body. You have to prioritize and take care of your body now. It's not going to do all the wonderful things. I think too, Paris Jackson, Michael's daughter, she was like showing her nose and the whole thing she had because of her love for cocaine.
Oh yeah, that's
And that's heartbreaking and sad, but also so beautiful and so vulnerable for her to be like, actually wake up. Yeah, you girly pops want to do blows in line. This is what it's gonna look like on beauty, on wellness. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And R.I.P. to Catherine. What's your favorite Home Alone?
Yeah, The Lost in New York.
Lost in New York.
I think that's Home Alone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Love her.
Cool.
R.I.P. Last hot topic, and we're going to wrap it up. Last week I was talking about the game of it all. Janice, the daughter, Evelyn, Tiana. We're dating. I didn't last 2 weeks on Bumble. What are we going to do? And like, is it pick me behavior? Wait, what are your thoughts? My whole thought was like, it's so sad when your mom doesn't protect you. And two, it's just, and in general, Maya Angelou, when someone shows you who they are, you have to believe them. The first time, especially as women, especially in dating, but also in friendship. What I've seen this last week in my life, people will tell on themselves. Like if you're listening, people will just say the thing or do the thing and then they'll tell on themselves. What were your thoughts on that whole situation?
Well, dating, in regards to dating, I think that I've been thinking about like the dad lately, like my dad and his role in like your dad is supposed to be kind of like the first
Love of your life.
and the guy he's supposed to show you how men are supposed to treat you. That's what your dad.
Oh my God.
He's supposed to do
I've
that
never
throughout your life. Throughout your life.
Yeah.
So I would say it's interesting because me and my dad don't have like a close relationship right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so with that, I'm just like, damn, like who is supposed to teach me even right now as a 31-year-old woman how to maneuver like interacting with the opposite sex if I want to like participate in a healthy and safe relationship? If we and you don't have a healthy and safe relationship, how do I maneuver that? What's the model for that? I'm kind of just trying to start from scratch, but it'd be really helpful if I had help.
And that is so crazy and beautiful because like since I had my first breakup and in love once, haven't dated 4 years, 3 years. But yeah, me and my dad, it's just been it's such a sore trigger, like love. But I think it's because that like this person that's such a prominent figure in our lives, these men, they don't help us navigate something that we all want. I feel like in American biology, sociology, it is to like procreate and get fucked up and have babies and like be married, whatever, it's so crazy when like that vocal point or for my experience, like they drop off, like they start so strong, drop the ball, drops off. And then too, a lot of these Black American dads never get out of their own bullshit.
Yeah.
And for me personally, like and I'm so glad I had brothers growing up. I never want to be angry and mean to like the Black man because why is it all comes back to slavery? It does. And it's just having empathy, but it's also like going where you're loved. That's so true. Yeah. My dad was supposed to show me these things. And I think he's just showed me what men, I don't know. He showed me so much, but also it's kind of like, yeah, if I got married or engaged to tomorrow, would I have my dad walk me down the
I
aisle?
always think about that too.
And it's like, I want to say yes, but it's almost like,
Because you feel like it's the right thing to
no, I'd almost like want him front row, no tea, no shade, and I might have my
be
brother
there.
walk, Daddy, I love it. No, I honestly, because again, this person is supposed to help you navigate and find tomorrow happening, I'm getting married. He's sitting in front row, but my little brother would have to walk me down only because, like, you can't have fake love. And this is like, these men aren't here helping us navigate these. These men are lost, Tionne. These men are
They
lost.
also are lost, yeah. So it's like lost and lost. Because also being raised by single mothers, depending on who you're dating. Because if you were men that were raised by single mothers may not necessarily have seen their mom be dated. And there was a comedian. I was recording a podcast recently I produced a podcast for a comedian, and she had another comedian. It's called Tiger Mommy.
Oh, cool. Check it out. Yeah, yeah.
Summers, but the comedian, her name is Onika, and she's just a black woman from New York, really funny lady. But she was saying like she wished the only regret she had as a single mother is not giving her kids a father, because she says she feel like her kids should have seen her like a man opening the door for her. They should have seen her being loved on in that type of way. But because I really feel like it does impact you. It's kind of like going out into the world. You could have a start with like certain level of resources, and you can have a good launching point, or you could be in a deficit and you spend time figuring out how to get to ground zero and then start from there. Does that make sense?
Completely.
Like, you know how they call it nepotism in the workplace?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you can bring someone along with you, like your cousin or your family member.
Yes,
friend.
yes.
The same thing in life. Like, you can use your nepotism to put someone in a better position. To create sustainable relationships.
Completely.
And that's what you're supposed to do in community, but it's tough. There's so many nuances, to the human experience, and I don't fault anyone, but yeah, I don't even know where the F I was going.
I know, but we got to make that to make sense. Okay, how we conclude, how we wrap up. I love to ask my listeners, if you could go back in the past, younger inner child healing, tell yourself one thing. Young Tionne, what would you tell her about herself, about her body?
I would say the young me, I would tell her that her body is going to constantly change, and like emphasize just feeling good. That's it, literally. Just emphasize just feeling good. And also and to free yourself of shame around who you think you're supposed to be and how you think you're supposed to feel. So
because shame is not, it's like real in our head because our mind constructs, but it's not. And then once you talk on it, you're like free from it.
Yeah,
you're literally
yourself.
Free yourself. And then blowing up, getting successful on TikTok, it's been like, there's a million other people all over the world who it's really like you're not alone, because someone can relate to you and someone sees you. They're like, why are you crying? You're breaking down on the internet. Girl, some black girl in Nebraska is going to see this and get it. Yeah. Maybe not now, maybe not in a month, maybe in years, but like, it's going to make sense. It's going to make sense. Anything you want to promote, you want to talk about?
Hey, right now, I'm just going on my journey, working on myself and like writing, and if you see me, you'll see me out there. If you don't, you won't. But hopefully we do cross paths, and you will see something that you like. If you do, you can follow me on Instagram, hyphy with 3 Y's.
And Brooklyn, where are you working out of? Where are you producing?
I work at the Lighthouse. I manage the production spaces there. It's a creative campus in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. And yeah, it's pretty dope. Brooklyn. If you ever see it, if you ever get a chance to go there, it's a dope place that we're creating.
That's amazing. From the ground up. So like, be proud of yourself.
Thanks.
I love you. Thank you for being here. You guys, I will see you next week. This is Black Girl Can't Cook. Follow Tionne Johnson. And always remember to say thank you to your body.
Follow Bree.
Black Girl Can't Cook. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Was that good timing? I didn't even realize. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Good.
Can you take a picture of us?
Good. We did it. Good. That was good. Didn't feel nervous. Didn't feel.
It's good.
I was trying to like not cut. I also too want guests. I'm like, I want to shut the fuck up. I want people to talk. I don't want to talk anymore.
Anybody's
phone? Yes.
maybe.
Use hers, maybe.
Oh God, I just want to clean the lens. Clean the lens. Thank you so much. So glad you did.
We're brothers.
Scorpio's first.
Show these hairy legs.
The ash.
That's just real. Shake that.
So get a little closer, ladies.
Okay.
that ass. Shake that ass.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Okay, sexy.
1, 2, 3. Wait, hold that.
Scorpio, right?
Hold that. Boom, boom,
There we go.
boom. And
Beauty.
let's get one of y'all standing together.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Woo.
Did you like the studio? Isn't it nice?
Yeah,
it's
really, really
so nice.
The
Yeah,
neutral,
yeah,
The wood slab.
yeah. Uh huh.
Hot.
Thank you.
Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And then get a little 0.5. 1, 2, 3. And then show me. I need to see some teeth. Let me see some teeth.
All right.
Boom, 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 boom.
We're good, we're good.
boom. Okay, go.
Thank you. we got it. Amazing.
I
just want one thing.
We were out one time. This guy
Uh-huh.
was talking to some female. That's cool.
It's all for some people.